Imagine this. A soldier kneels in the mud, his body trembling from exhaustion. His pack weighs 60 pounds, temperature is freezing, and he hasn't slept in 72 hours. This isn't a movie, it's Delta Force selection. The brutal trial where only 5% of candidates survive. For over 4 decades, this unit has been the U.S. military's answer to the impossible. But what does it truly take to become a Delta operator? Let's uncover the secrets of the process that weeds out the weak and selects the elite. Delta Force was born in failure. In 1979, the U.S. military's failed rescue mission in Iran left 8 soldiers dead and the nation humiliated. President Carter demanded a unit capable of preventing such disasters. Modeled after Britain's SAS, Delta Force became the Army's answer to unconventional warfare. Its mandate? Counterterrorism, hostage rescue, and eliminating high-value targets. But its true test begins long before the battlefield. In selection. Candidates must first prove themselves in the Army's toughest units, like the Rangers or Green Berets, before even being considered. Selection starts with endurance tests. Imagine marching 100 miles with a 60-pound pack in extreme heat or freezing cold. Soldiers collapse, vomit, and beg for mercy. One veteran recalled, "The first march broke me mentally. I thought I'd die." But this is just the beginning. Physical challenges aren't just about strength. They're about mental resilience. Instructors push candidates beyond their limits to see who can persevere when all hope seems lost. Instructors don't care about your pain. They care about your will to survive. A candidate once told me, "I thought I'd die during that first march. But then I realized, if I quit, I'd never get to the mission that matters." Next comes the obstacle course. Soldiers must navigate walls, barbed wire, and rope climbs while exhausted. One vet described it like this: "You're so tired, your arms feel like lead. But you can't stop, because stopping means failure." Instructors watch closely, ready to eliminate anyone who hesitates. The course isn't just physical. It's psychological. It tests whether you can push through pain and fear. The star chamber is where most candidates break. Instructors grill you on ethics, leadership, and decision-making under sleep deprivation. Imagine being asked, "What would you do if your team is surrounded and outnumbered?" There's no right answer, only the ability to think under pressure. One candidate said, "They don't want you to solve the problem. They want to see if you'll panic." Instructors create scenarios designed to push you to the brink. Sleep deprivation, hunger, and constant questioning strip away your defenses, revealing who you truly are under stress. Survivors move to specialized training, close quarters combat, CQC. Learn to fight in tight spaces where a single mistake means death. Explosives. Place charges with millimeter precision, no room for error. Foreign languages. Master Pashto, Arabic, or Russian to blend into hostile environments. Delta operators aren't just warriors, they're problem solvers in cultures and tactics of their enemies. Even graduates aren't safe. Constant evaluation ensures only the relentlessly excellent remain. Training doesn't stop. It evolves as threats change. After months of hell, only 5% of candidates earn the right to wear the Delta badge. This isn't a job. It's a lifestyle of relentless excellence. But the selection doesn't end here. Even graduates face constant evaluation. Why? Because in the field, failure means lives lost. The proof is in the missions. In 2019, Syria, Delta operators rescued hostages using stealth and precision. In Somalia, 1993, they learned hard lessons that reshaped modern warfare. Every mission starts with selection, because only the best survive to protect national security. But the most famous mission? The Osama bin Laden raid. Though led by SEAL Team 6, Delta provided critical intel and support. Every mission starts with selection, because only the best survive to protect national security. Delta's success isn't just about soldiers, it's about partnerships. The Combat Applications Group, CAG, provides aviation support, flying modified Blackhawks and AC-130 gunships to insert teams silently. Their pilots are as elite as the operators themselves. One CAG veteran said, "We don't just fly, we're part of the mission. One wrong move, and we all die." Delta's edge? They think like the enemy. They speak their languages, understand their cultures, and adapt faster than any foe. In Afghanistan, they advise local forces. In Iraq, they hunted terrorists. But their work stays secret because revealing tactics risks lives. Delta operators aren't just fighters. They're diplomats, linguists, and tacticians. Their training prepares them not just for combat, but for solving problems others can't. Delta Force's evolution reflects changes in global threats. In the 1980s, they focused on counterterrorism, neutralizing hijackers, and freeing hostages. By the 1990s, they tackled insurgencies in Somalia and Bosnia. Today, they specialize in cyber warfare and AI-driven intelligence. The unit adapts to new challenges while staying rooted in its core principles: precision, teamwork, and relentless preparation. Each era brings new demands, but the selection process remains unchanged, because the qualities needed to succeed haven't changed. Psychological resilience is as important as physical strength. Candidates undergo grueling mental evaluations, including mock interrogations and survival simulations. These exercises test not just their ability to endure, but their capacity to make decisions under extreme pressure. One former Delta operator explained, "It's not about how strong you are. It's about how smart you are. Can you outthink the enemy?" This focus on mental toughness sets Delta apart from other units. Delta Force's legacy is written in the shadows. In 1989 Panama, they helped capture Manuel Noriega. In 1993 Somalia, they faced one of their toughest tests during the infamous Black Hawk Down incident. Though controversial, the mission reshaped modern warfare by highlighting the importance of coordination and technology. More recently, Delta played a key role in tracking down ISIS leaders and dismantling terrorist networks across the Middle East. Their adaptability ensures they remain relevant in an ever-changing world. No discussion of Delta Force is complete without mentioning the Combat Applications Group, CAG. These pilots and crew members provide aviation support, flying modified Black Hawks and AC-130 gunships to insert teams silently into hostile areas. CAG pilots train for years to master low-altitude flights, evasive maneuvers, and rapid extractions. Together, Delta and TAG form a lethal partnership, combining ground-level precision with sky-level support. Without CAG, many Delta missions wouldn't be possible. Today, Delta Force faces new challenges. Cyber warfare and AI integration have become essential components of their operations. Operators must understand digital systems, exploit vulnerabilities, and defend against cyber attacks. Training now includes simulations of hybrid threats, where physical combat meets digital sabotage. One expert noted, "The battlefield has changed, but the mindset hasn't." Delta still seeks individuals who can think critically and act decisively, no matter the threat. Behind every successful mission lies a story of sacrifice. Many Delta operators describe their time in selection as transformative. One veteran shared, "It wasn't just about surviving, it was about becoming someone better, someone stronger, smarter, more resilient." Another spoke of camaraderie. "You think you're competing against others, but really you're competing against yourself. And along the way, you build bonds that last a lifetime." These stories remind us that Delta isn't just about killing targets. It's about protecting lives. Critics argue Delta's secrecy hides mistakes, pointing to incidents like the 1993 Somalia mission. While some failures are unavoidable in high-risk operations, supporters insist that transparency compromises future missions. As one insider put it, the moment you reveal tactics, you lose the element of surprise. Controversy aside, Delta's impact on national security cannot be denied. Their actions save countless lives, often without public recognition. Looking ahead, Delta Force continues to evolve. Advances in technology, such as drones and artificial intelligence, enhance their capabilities. Yet, the human element remains paramount. Operators must balance cutting-edge tools with old-school skills like navigation and communication. Training programs incorporate these advancements, ensuring Delta stays ahead of emerging threats. The future may look different, but the spirit of Delta remains unchanged. Relentless pursuit of excellence. Delta Force selection isn't just a test, it's a rite of passage for the military's elite. If you want to uncover more secrets of the world's most lethal units, subscribe now. Next week, we'll dive into SEAL Team 6's most classified ops and why they're Delta's closest rival. Stay informed, stay curious, and hit that bell icon to never miss a drop.